Won't be silent. Oh, you won't keep me quiet. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, guys, what is good? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. And today we are back with another speed build. And today's speed build, we are gonna go ahead and create another Asian style build. I think was in Thailand. I can't remember. I found it on Pinterest. So yeah, I have to go ahead and check, but you'll see it in the description what it's from. Again, Pinterest, I have no clue if that's like, the most secure resource, but we're gonna go with it. That's where I found it. We're gonna go with it. So anyway, so yeah, today we're doing a kind of like, it's a loft, but it's so weird. I have never done a loft like this. Do I ever think I will again? I don't think so, but the part that's lofted is the bathroom. I know, crazy. You have a lofted bath. Could you imagine if you had to pee in the middle of the night? You have to walk all the way up some stairs to go like grab a piss, and then next thing you know, you're walking up those stairs and you just fall and you just piss on yourself. Oh, that'd be terrible. But anyways, yeah, that I don't know. I when I saw this, I was like, it's a good idea. Like that's cool. A little loft upstairs, but a bathroom. I don't know. Like I don't know. You'd expect it to be a bedroom, but it's a bathroom. But anyways, that's what it is. This build, of course, if you guys want it, you guys have to download the tray files for this one because the outside is ugly, and I'm not putting it on my channel. I'm sorry. I'm not like I have things being beautiful, but like I didn't touch the outside, and it's gonna look really bad. So again, if you want it, tray files. Got you. So tray files will be linked down below. But yeah, anyways, guys, how y'all doing? Hope you guys enjoy the build. Again, with this picture, all I had was the thumbnail. So whatever you saw in the thumbnail, that's all I had. So I had to like guesstimate what the living room, what the living room would look like. I just put whatever I thought because I couldn't really, I just couldn't really think of what the living room for this would look like. I kind of tried to match the theme with the kitchen, but again, I kind of screwed that up too. But I think it came out decently. I like it. I don't know if it looks exactly like the picture, but I think it came out pretty well. If you guys like it, and if you guys like it, the CC links and everything listed down below. So again, how y'all doing? It's Saturday. Y'all should be lit right now. It's Saturday. Y'all got no school today. I finished assignment last night. Oh my god, I finished assignment. I felt so good. I felt free. But yeah, I felt great. But fun fact though, as you guys know, I'm a huge Disney fan, but I don't watch live action movies. I just don't do it. I don't know. I feel like they're weird. But when I was building this, I was watching. I was not awesome. I was listening to some music in the background. I was listening to Dreamcatcher, and then in one of the main. If you don't know who Dreamcatcher is, let me give them a quick shout out. They are a Korean band. They do rock music. So if you're into rock, go check them out. Dreamcatcher. It's just up on YouTube. But anyways, I was listening to their music while I was doing it, and then I accidentally, well, not accidentally, but it was on a playlist, and then in one of the playlists, the main vocalist sang "Speechless." I think what's it called? Speechless. I think it's called "Speechless" from Aladdin, and I found that song. Let's see. I found that song at 1 o'clock. It's like 3 o'clock now, and it's been on repeat. Dead set. Like I've been on repeat. Like I don't know the words yet. I really don't. But God, I've listened to every single cover you can think of it. I'm not sure, no shade, because again, I haven't watched the movie. I just listened to that one song. I pretty much haven't seen anything about Aladdin. I know that Zach, I think his name is Zayn. No, it's Zayn, not Zach. It's Zayn. I know Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik from. I mean, he was from. What's that group called again? He was from One Direction. I know he did a song for it. I can't remember because I was listening to like Zayn Malik songs. Yeah, I think he has some good music. So I was listening to some of his music, and after I saw, I think one of the songs for that movie came out, I don't like it that much, so I didn't play it. But I didn't know about this song. So anyways, I heard the cover. And I was obsessed. I'm like, this sounds pretty goddamn good. And so I went ahead and I searched it up and I saw the thing. And then I watched the actual video for Aladdin. And like, I think the girl played it. Looks stunning. I didn't like it. I won't lie. I didn't like the version. I think some of the notes she just couldn't hold. Like, I'm not saying I can hold the notes. Like, I'm no professional singer. But I don't know. Just, it wasn't pleasant to my... That sounds so wrong. But it sounded great. I think she had a great vocal. I think she has a great song. Like, I'm not no vocalist. I sing a bit. But that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much nothing. But I just didn't like that version, if that makes any sense. I'm more like the covers, and so I was listening to a bunch of covers, and I found a cover that I really liked. It actually was a cover from if you guys don't know, this thing called AKB, AKUM. It's called AKM, not AKB48. No, it's called AKUM. They're like a group from YG Entertainment, and this girl, I think her name is it's spelled SU SUHY something, I can't remember, but she's a vocalist and she did the cover to it and I absolutely love it. I do like the one from Dreamcatcher. I think she did a great job, but person from YG, she killed it. I really liked it. And so I was listening to that song and then I started learning the lyrics and then I started belting it out. Literally, I was singing and belting the song out for like what, an hour now. My voice is kind of scratchy. I won't even lie, because I was just belting out the words. I won't be silenced. Oh, you can't keep me quiet. See, I don't remember the words after that part. I won't be silent. Oh, you won't keep me quiet. Dun, 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 dun. All I know is I won't go speechless. Yeah, I love that song. It is so good. It is so good. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be, if you hear me mumbling it for the next like 55 builds or, how much LPs, you know exactly why. Like, I know it was like I know people were talking, I don't think people were talking, but I don't know, because I don't have people to talk to. But, that sounds so sad. But I don't know anyone who was talking about the movie, maybe because I wasn't in college at the time or whatever, but no one was talking about the movie or that song at the time. It wasn't trending or anything, or I just didn't know about it. Maybe I was living under a rock, and so I just never knew about it, and it came out this summer. I thought that was recent, but I was like, oh yeah, the Aladdin movie came out in the summer. Well, yep, I'm hopping on that train real quick. I might actually go ahead and just watch the movie today. But first, I gotta finish this other thing, because I started this other show called, it's this Netflix TV show. Like, the acting's not the best. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm gonna describe it, and if you guys can guess it, I'll give you guys, like, I'll literally pin, okay, if the first person who guesses the show I'm talking about, I'll pin your comment. But it's pretty much about a bunch of, like, this one girl. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to ruin it, but it's about this girl. Her and her brother go to a new school, and then, like, their mom, well, first off, their mom passed away, and now her and her brother are going to a new school. And at that school, there's two teams, and they're against each other. That is like the biggest giveaway. Like, I'm pretty sure if you guys don't know the show by now, then you guys don't know it. But there we go. I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you guys want to know more about that show, I'll talk about in the next part. I just want to see if anyone actually knows it. So like, comment down below what the thing's called. I won't say what it is, but I'm pretty sure someone has seen it. I'm pretty sure it's somewhat popular, But anyways, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I think in that show, the acting is not the best. Season 1, I just started season 2. I literally started season 1 last night at 1 p.m. and I finished it last night, and then I was like, I need to go to bed. And so I started season 2 today, and it was a struggle trying to like turn it off so I can come record this, but I did it. I'm proud of myself. And then I spent like literally I finished this build like what it is like 30 minutes ago. I was just belting out the song to see Speechless. I won't be silenced. I was. My brother must be annoyed by that, because that's all. Like, imagine me belting, I won't be silent, oh, you won't keep me quiet. I was belting out those music. I was belting out that note for like days. But anyways, that was what I was doing. But yeah, so let me know if you that comment today. If you know what that show is called, let me know below. And that's pretty much it. So today we're gonna get back to the point, which is we are gonna be talking about my Sims story. I keep on forgetting to do it, but I'm gonna get back onto it. Also, it's shout out Sunday tomorrow, so if you guys want to shout out, comment down below something, and I'll see if I'll give you guys a shout out. So there we go. So anyway, so continuing with the story. So where we left off, we pretty much started with Skylar. Skylar was the first generation. First started with Skylar's story. So Skylar was the youngest of her two siblings. She was the youngest. No, out of 3 siblings, she was the youngest. And so pretty much her story goes is that growing up, like I said before, they weren't the richest people, and so they ended up being pretty broke growing up. But they made do, they made buy, and so in high school, she met this one guy who was super rich. That I don't know, she kind of felt weird that because he was like trying to ask her out and going out with her, and she kind of felt like flattered, and so they ended up dating, and then she fell for him, and they ended up falling in love, and then they ended up getting married, and she met like their mother, she met his mother, and it was like all happy dory, happiness. It was a great time for the first year of the marriage, and then after that she could start to see like like not a steady slope but a slowly going slope. So like fast forward now, let's fast forward about 10 years in real life, in idea. 10 years in the marriage, not 10 years. They got married young. Like, they got married, like, just out of high school. So I'm probably thinking they got married at, like, 19. So we'll fast forward till she's pretty much, like, 27 or so. And so now she hates her life because she's, like, nothing, like, when she was a little girl, but, like, before she met or before she married into that family, she was very strong-willed, like, very outspoken. She was very fun, bubbly. But after that marriage, they kind of sucked the soul out of her. They kind of treated her instead of like a wife, like a pretty much like a maid. Like they had a maid, but she was like the maid. Like whenever they wanted something, the mom would call her. Whenever there was like a party, they was always hosting like these fancy, these fancy gatherings for fancy people. Skylar would cook. She'd play like they literally forced her to play the piano. So when they have these family gatherings, she would know the piano. So like they can boast like, oh my stepdaughter, not my stepdaughter, what do they call them again? My stepdaughter? No, my something daughter. Oh my god. My daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law can play the piano like a god. Just show off. So she was literally forced to learn the piano. Like she was pretty much forced to like one thing. Clean up the house, have kids, take care of the kids, play the piano, and cook. That's literally what she was forced to do. Like they didn't really talk to her. Like after a year of the marriage, like it was weird because then her husband would like, and with her and her husband, like they'd be bad for a long time, and then it would be good, have a baby, they'd be bad again, then they'd be good, have a baby, then be bad again, and this happened like twice in a row, and she just saw the cycle, and then like and the thing is, they kind of banned her from seeing her family, so she didn't get to see her brother or her sister at all growing up. She pretty much only talked to the kids. That's all she had was her kids and probably a maid. Like that was her life pretty much, and she was sick of it. Like she didn't know what to do. She felt brainwashed. Like whenever they needed something, she just knew. Like she knew that she was pretty much at their beck and call. And at one point, she just said she couldn't take it anymore. And so you know what she did? She went and said, "I want a divorce." And he said, and the thing was too, I think, not even that, because the thing in her heart, she always felt like, you know what, I'm doing it for a reason. I want my family to be a solid family. My husband loves me. Yeah, we fight, but we're for each other. We haven't done anything wrong to each other. We're solid, not solid, but like we're still married. There's still that marriage. Yeah, she hates her mother-in-law because honestly, her husband's never at home. So she hates her in-laws, not really her husband. So she's like, as long as I have my husband and my kids, I can fight through this. But then one day, oh my god, one day. So this girl, right? Her name was Candy. This name was Candy, and she always came around the house. The in-laws loved her. She had not a bunch of money, but she had some money. I don't know. Just she always was kind of like jealous of Candy, if that makes any sense. In a sense, because her husband always treated her nice and her in-laws loved her. She always felt like, they always wanted Candy to be the one, but they don't understand why they let her husband, let their kid marry her. So she always felt kind of like, jealous and kind of angry towards Candy. But there was this one time where Candy came over, and she pretty much had to serve Candy all the food. Like normally, like Candy would take care of herself, but no, this time Candy was acting all, boasty, and said like pretty much she was escorted from the table to play the piano while it was pretty much her husband, Candy, and the in-laws eating together. Like it felt like she was the maid. It made no sense. And then what happened was and this is where like the iceberg tipped, was when she walked outside one time, walked outside to find her husband because she put the kids to sleep early, so she went to find her husband, and she saw her husband and Candy, woohooing. She saw it, laying there. She saw it in their face, walked in, and she was riding him like a cowboy. That's it. And she lost it. She said, I want a divorce. I'm done with you. And he could have complied, but who didn't comply? Well, everyone complied. Everyone's like, fine, you can leave. Like, we don't want you. We got the kids. We don't want you. We're good. And so she was like pissed off, but she's like, okay, but then she's like, listen, you can leave, but you're not getting a cent from us. You're leaving with nothing. We owe you nothing. You're leaving with zilch. We'll kick you out the house once you get the divorce. And so she got pissed. She's like, you're really gonna, like, I have done so much for this family. I've cooked, I've cleaned, I've done everything, and you're gonna treat me like this? And I'm like, yes, I'm not giving you a penny to your name like this. Like, her stepmother was a witch, was a bitch. She was evil to the bone. And so pretty much, so pretty much our girl wanted revenge. So she pretty much got pushed to the point of no return. And one day she ended up putting Viagra in her, well, first she shot off with the husband. So she ended up putting Viagra in, the husband's drink, and then the husband started going off, wanting this, wanting that, having all these, like, he was just feeling some type of way, and then he ended up dying from a heart attack. And then she ended up putting some more stuff in. So pretty much happened when she put medicine, I don't know if Viagra, but something, in both of the stepmother and the stepfather's drink, and they both ended up dying from heart attacks. Crazy, I know. And so pretty much the mother died, and so pretty much, since the mother was pretty much orchestrating the whole divorce, and the divorce papers didn't go in yet, so there was no claim yet for she's getting nothing. So she ended up switching the papers, stating that everything would be shared 50-50. And so she sent the divorce papers in with that claim on it. She kind of switched the papers up before it was sent in, and then the divorce was pretty much filed in without her husband even, or her ex-husband now even knowing that she switched the papers. So she ended up getting 50% of their money and their fortune, and then he ended up getting 50% too. And even with that, it means the house too. So she ended up having to sell the house, and then he got pissed off because he kind of figured that, she did something to the parent, but she ended up moving out, taking the money and investing it, and became rich. But she didn't have the perfect story. And then we'll get into that season. I guess that'll be the start of generation number 2. But yeah, that's pretty much the get-go, kind of summing up for you guys. But yeah, so the story will continue in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.
Oh no, I think I've lost my mind. I think I've lost it all.